Hey,
Hey,
can you hear me?
yeah,
Okay, great. So let's get started with this. So I have your average of 5 right here, and you said you wanted to work on F2L efficiency.
yes.
Okay, I'll definitely keep that in mind while we go through this. Um, it might be a little bit tricky from this angle, but we should definitely still be able to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go through looking at this at 0.25 speed. If you have any questions, feel free to interrupt me at any time.
All right, got it.
So, this and what cross colors do you do?
What cross? Wait,
Just white? Okay. So, take a look. This one looks like a pretty difficult white. We'll see what happens here. So, I think you inserted blue there, and I think you also inserted orange, which doesn't quite work because blue is on opposites, but orange is solved. But let's. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind that. It looks like that worked. Yeah.
right.
So I'd say that was all right. It might have been. It might be possible to do something more efficient, but I can't really tell for certain.
Yeah.
Then you got, let's see, blue and red here, and that was good. A little bit locky on that insert, but that was. It was definitely good that you spotted that edge in the back there. That was good. Okay, so then you're doing green and orange. So I want to see where was the stuff for green and orange. So I think that okay, there's your edge. Not really. I'm trying to figure out like where the pieces were for that pair. So so I think that your corner is right here. Okay, and then your edge is right there. Okay, so yeah, you take it out and then connect it. And I think that's all right. Again, there might be a more efficient way to do it. And then that back insert is good.
Yeah.
So it's definitely good for avoiding cube rotations and stuff. Then you take out this blue and orange pair. So this is like the one thing I've seen so far is you do have like some unnecessary U moves. So first you did this U prime, and because this slot is empty, or you did this U, and because this slot is empty, you could have connected it here, but then you did a U2 and connect it like that. So that's just one extra wasted move there. But then you insert that pair, and then you got this again with some extra U moves, and just a little bit of time like processing what you have to do. But then you connect it and insert it. So definitely the one thing I see so far is just the extra U moves.
Yeah.
Then you do your 2-look OLL. And then you got an E-perm. So then, and again, there are some extra U moves, but with E-perms, that's hard. It's hard to recognize the right angle. So like I get it for something like that. And so that time was 23. So what would you say you average?
I average around about that.
Okay, so that's like a normal solve for you?
That is normal.
Okay, so
That's the one that's really good.
yeah, this next one you got an 18. That looked And so again here, this looks like a little bit of an easier cross. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, these are all pre-generated.
These are pre-generated like scrambles, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is definitely a much easier cross. You just insert green and then red. Okay, the way you did that was a little bit strange, so I'm going to see if I can sort of point out what I would do here. So let's see if I can get a better angle for it. Okay, so you've got blue already on the green, so that's, and then you've got this green right here that's one move away from being able to insert it on the blue.
Yeah.
Then you've got red right here and orange right here. So I'd start with orange in front, do an R to insert green, then insert this to right here with L, F prime, L prime. And then this piece is right here. And then you can do D, R prime, or D prime, R prime, D prime. So let's sort of compare that to what you did here. So you do some of the same stuff. You just didn't solve that green first, which would have made that a bit easier.
Yeah.
So then let's see what happens here. FQL, yeah, you've got this blue and orange pair right here. That's the best choice, and you solved that really well. Oh wait, actually, you're doing green and red. Actually, let's see. So first, you take out this corner, or you take out the pair. So the way you solved that was good. It just happens that you set up this pair as well. So that you got a little bit lucky there, and that was all good. Okay, and then you go into green and orange. So green and orange, the corner's right here. I think the edge is right there. And that was pretty good, actually. Let's see. What you could have done as well is rotated so that green was on front and then connected these two with RUR prime, if you can sort of see that.
Yeah.
And that's probably what I would have done, but I think this works as well because you sort of set up to a case like that, and then it sets up to the 3-move insert.
Yeah.
Then you've got, okay, you break up your, so I think, so you said you were friends with Tyler as well?
Yeah.
So I can definitely see you have sort of a similar habit with the way of solving the FQL pair when white is on top.
Yeah.
So what you do is you sort of do an interesting way of knocking white off of the top, and then you solve it. But in general, like what I would have done here is I would have separated these two just by just separating them. And then the general strategy when white is on top is you have the edge over. Let's see, how do I explain this? So like the color of on the side of the edge lines up with the center. Then you move it away from where it needs to go, move the corner over it, and then move the edge back up, and that will connect the pair.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can set this up real quick. I'm gonna try and set this up real quick. Okay, so you have a pair. Okay, I'm gonna present mine. So you have this edge and then this corner.
Yeah.
So this edge, sorry, I'm trying to get the angle right. This edge needs to go here.
Yeah.
So you move it away from there. Sorry, I can't get the angle right. You move it away from where it needs to go, move the corner over it, and bring it back up, and that connects it.
Like this. So like I have a like it's like I have like this thing here and this thing here. So I just go like this. Right. I turn it away. I do a U2 and I got that. And I got
Yes. So basically that, yeah. So now I'm going to go back to screen sharing.
all right, thank you.
No problem. Okay, so you solve that pair. And again, that sets up your blue and orange, and which you spot pretty quickly, and then just insert. So I'd say, and it seems like you are decently good at recognizing your F2L pairs quickly. Like you don't have a lot of pauses in your F2L. Okay, then you sort of do that U move thing with your thumb a lot as well.
I know if I use my thumb a lot, it's weird.
Yeah, that it's kind of strange, but like if it works for you, that can be pretty good. So then you do your 2-look OLL.
Maybe I'll skip, I think. No. Oh yeah.
Then you get a J perm. And then for PLL in general, it's better to not cube rotate. Just like line it up to the angle that you're at, then solve it, and then line everything up afterwards.
Do AUF, yeah.
So yeah, because AUF is faster than cube rotating. Okay, this third solve was, I think, a 23 or 24. Yeah, it's a 23-36.
Yep.
So let's take a look at that. Again, it looks sort of like, yeah, this is sort of a medium difficulty cross. Like that looks like it took a lot of moves.
Yeah.
But I think that's something that's worth working on, just trying to be more efficient with the way you solve cross.
Got it.
So then you line everything up. And then I think this makes your first pair. Wait, no, it doesn't. Okay, same thing as before. You sort of knock the corner on its side and then solve it. We went over like the more efficient way.
Yeah.
Same thing here, I think. Okay, you connect that. Same concept, basically. Solve that. Okay, that's sort of what I'm talking about. Let me, with this red and green pair, so you move over the edge, move the corner over it, and then move it back, and that connects it.
Yeah.
That's the concept I'm talking about with when the corner is on top, when white is on top, and so that was good.
Yeah.
And then there's a better solution for this F2L pair that I'm going to show you in just a second. So your edge is solved in its slot and white is on top. So you can just do triple sexy from whatever angle it is, and that will solve it.
Yeah.
So I think that's what you should do instead of taking out the edge and then reinserting it. Then 2-look OLL. Then you have this soon, and then you get a U-perm. And this was the other kind of strange thing I saw is you do this like beginner U-perm algorithm.
Yeah.
Do you know like the R and U move ones or the M and U?
No.
I think you move.
Huh? You're lagging a little bit.
I think that like the M and U. Can you hear me?
Sorry, you're really cutting out. All right, go ahead. You there? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So, I think that doing like the M and U move, U perms would be the best thing to learn.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So you do that, and then this next one. So we've gone through 3 of your solves. Do you have any questions so far or anything?
So just to recap, so I should work on some insertion, work on cross efficiency, and work on that one U perm.
That one U perm, cross efficiency, and then like the major F2L thing that I've seen so far is working on your cases when you have the white corner with the white sticker on top. And so then this one is a 23 as well. And this looks like a relatively easy cross. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yep, there you go. What F12 pairs do you have that? Yeah, it doesn't look like there was any great options for F2L, but you went with blue and orange. So again, this is sort of the same thing. White is on top. So what you can do is,
The opposite, yeah.
yeah. Then you insert that. Then green and orange. Green and orange, okay, you solved that well. That was good, especially the back insert there. Then okay, then you go into green and red, and it's sort of the same thing. So the white is on top. So you solve that. And then you see that, go into that. And so it looks like your efficiency is really good, except for those cases where the white sticker's on top.
Yeah, so I just gotta work on those.
Yeah, and I can I'm not sure if there's really like a video or anything I can recommend, or I can just like record something real quick and sort of show you better.
Yeah.
Then you do your OLL, and then you got this A perm. And so with A perms, because you have to sort of cube rotate anyway, I think for A perms it's okay to cube rotate to solve them.
Yeah.
So that was good. And then this last one is 24. So let's take a look at your cross here. This one looks kind of difficult. It looked kind of difficult, but you handled it pretty quickly. A little bit iffy on that finger trick there, but let's see. What do you? Okay, you're solving green and red. So that's sort of so for green and red, you're going to have to cube rotate.
Yeah.
So let's sort of go over what I would have done is cube rotated so orange is on front, and then with the pair in this position and orange on front, you can do L, U prime, L prime.
Yeah.
To disconnect them, and that sets up for a 3-move insert into the back.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what I would have done for that F2L pair. Then I like that kind of stuff because like you do a really good job of avoiding cube rotations in ways like that. So that's very good. And you've got okay, same thing, blue and orange, same thing we've covered, and then you got green and orange here. And that's the same thing I just showed for red and green. What you can do is do U prime, and then you can separate them with RU prime, R prime, and then do a 3-move insert.
Yeah.
And then it looks like here you're just like taking out the corner and then solving in whatever way you can. What you can do, I'm trying to figure out like what case specifically you have. I think that like if you have red in front, the white sticker is on the left. So what you can do is like a lefty double sexy there in order to solve the pair.
Yeah.
So I'd say you're at the point in efficiency where you can start like taking out the corner or edge from the slot at the same time that you set it up for a 3-move insert.
All right.
That's sort of like the next step of like advanced F2L, or like not, I don't know about advanced F2L, but like the next step of like efficiency. So yeah, and that's the solution I've been talking about. So then you do your OLL. And then, yep. And then you've got this G perm.
I messed up this one. I will say that.
I saw that and it looked a bit strange, and I was wondering if that was just like a weird algorithm or something. So you thought that was the other G perm.
The other G perm.
Yeah. So then you realize that, and then you do it again.
Yeah, I just do it again.
I mean, like that's probably the best thing to do in that situation, and so that's why you got a 24 on that. Do you know like full PLL?
I know everything except for like the one where like it's like the 2 and the 2. Like it's these two.
Oh, the N perms?
I don't know that one.
Although it's kind of okay to not know those because they're like this. So Yeah, other than that mistake, like with the G perm, like that was a decent solve. So I think overall your is is good a lot of the time, especially when it comes to avoiding cube rotations.
Yeah.
It looks like we've said, it just happened. Like some of the cases where one of the pieces is in a slot or where white is on top. Those are like the only cases where you struggle a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do to work on F2L efficiency like that is like watch a lot of walkthrough solves by fast people and sort of take mental notes on what they're doing that you wouldn't.
Yeah.
So um, other than that, at your speed, it's fine that you still use 2-look OLL. Um, Sometimes it looks like your turning is a little bit strange.
Yeah.
Like, are you comfortable with double flicks?
No, I'm actually not.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not.
Well, I think that's something that you can work on. Double flicks are really useful both in algorithms and in F2L.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't have to like use them everywhere right away, but just like practicing like holding a cube and then like doing double flicks with one hand and then double flicks with another, that can be good practice sometimes.
Like this.
Yeah,
Right.
just like U2 with your right hand, U2 with your left hand. And then eventually you can start doing that in like your algorithms and in your F2L.
Yeah.
Sometimes it also looks like you'll use like your full hand for a turn in a weird place, or like we went over, you'll use your thumb.
Yeah.
So I think that using your thumb can be fine, and like for like R and L moves, it's fine to use your whole hand. But for like F2s and things like that, I think it's better to just use like normal finger tricks rather than your whole hand.
Yeah.
So, do you have any final questions or anything?
Okay, so just to recap, okay, so I have to work on cross efficiency, maybe work on, wait, should I like maybe like work on yellow cross as well?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Like a lot of the time, learning yellow cross will help your efficiency because then you don't have to deal with really bad white cross cases.
It's like a 1 in 6 chance that it's gonna be good.
Yeah, you double the chance of having an easy cross. So I think that's definitely going to be a helpful part of getting more efficient at cross.
Okay, so then I have to work on with the cross corner sticker on top, like white sticker on top. I have to work on that. And I have to work on some PLLs and yeah, all right, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
All right.
So if you have any more questions or need me to send links to anything, you know where to contact me.
I have a question. So when I paid you, the problem is that I had to buy a subscription to like the Streamlabs service thing, and I had to like find out I had to get a subscription to it in order to pay you.
Sorry, you had to like buy a subscription to it.
A monthly subscription for it in order to pay you.
That's weird. I didn't know anything about that. Like that's
It said I have to add a gift. It was like why? It was so weird. So if I could pay you to your email, like with your PayPal, that'd be good.
yeah, I can figure that out. Yeah.
All right.
So I'll talk to you about information about that.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining me, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.
Okay, I'll see you later.